endless brake pads, and I'm going to change the brake fluid and put Motul for the truck. Okay, looking to jack the WRX from the front, but the car is too low for my jack, so I'm going to jack it up on the side here. This is the same old trick I used to do with my M3 E46 M3, so I have to do it with my Subaru now. So be right back. All right, lifted the car on the brace between the engine and that covers the engine and the transmission point. Just raising a little bit more to get this thing underneath it. All right, now the car is on off in the front, wheels off. Now let's go to the back. The WRX is raised in the back. I lifted it on the center, on the rear diff. I had to open the garage door, so I just stopped recording because it was really hot outside. Anyhow, next will be wheels off, changing the rear pads, bleeding the brakes, the brake fluid, and then moving on to the front. Always start with the right rear. I got this tool a long time ago from my brother-in-law. Thank you, Mish. And I think it's perfect. This is supposed to be used for inside the house for like hinges or something, but this is going to be perfect to push these pins out. Be right back. All right, as you can see, I pushed the pins out. Now, when you push the pin out, they're going to have pressure from one side, so you're going to want to push this in and then jiggle it out. So I can't do it with one hand, but like that's how you get it out after you push it out from one side. Is you need to just kind of apply pressure down the middle here, so you can slide it out easily. Take the pins out, kind of clean them in. Pins are out. This thing falls right off. And now to take off the calipers, just to make sure that the handbrake is off now. Be right back. All right, off go these Brembos, and on go the endless. Because they're brand new. The old ones are brand new, so the new ones don't need to be. I need to push the rotors. Beautiful. Make sure this is in focus. Excellent. All right, so that was easy. Now I just need to put the pins back in and put the plate back on. All right, new pads are on. The thing is on. This was a little kind of tricky. Just kind of push it in. It'll work just fine. Just make sure everything's threaded through the clips and all. And then just like push the pin back into its place. It's gonna flat. Thankfully, you can still feel the tip, but it's fine. Here it is. All right, now I'm gonna bleed the brakes while I'm in here. All right, here's the left driver's side about to come off. Wheel came off, and now taking off the brake pads, putting on the new ones. We'll be back shortly. All right, new endless brake pads installed. Now moving on to the front, then we'll bleed the brakes later. All right, front wheel is off. Same concept, 2 pins. This one has 2 nipples to bleed it. So just remember when you bleed the brakes, bleed both of them. And I'll take off the calipers and change the brake pads. And here are the endless brake pads that I'm installing. Look nice. All right, the difference between the rears and the fronts is that there's this pin that's on the front. So you just have to undo it here with a 14 millimeter, and it should come. I already loosened this one, but basically you undo this one, then you can get to the calipers. So I'll come back when I put on the new. So this is a bolt that comes off from the inside, and then you just like tap this thing, it comes off. And then you can get to the calipers. I'm just gonna loosen them up and then put the new ones in. All right, and they're out. I don't know why the rears were like slathered with anti-seize. and the fronts are clean. I don't know who put this car together, like maybe a different person did the rears and the fronts. And it's kind of easy if you can do it one-handed. Okay, maybe it's time to use both hands. Oops. I really want to do it with one hand now. All right, there you go. And it's in its place. Now put the pins back in place. See you later. Everything's back the way it was supposed to be. All right, rinse and repeat for the other side. So here's the caliper on the other side after I took everything off. Now we'll put it back on. All right, so the car is now still jacked up, and now it has endless brake pads all around. I went and I tapped all the pins again, just gonna make sure they're all at the right size, pulling out the right time and all that stuff. That was funny. Anyhow, here's the car.